Hello and welcome to The One Show with Alex Jones.
And Matt Baker. Now tonight we are in esteemed company indeed.
Oh, well, alongside the likes of Olivia Newton-John, Kylie Minogue and Nicole Kidman, she is more beautiful, more graceful and even more Australian.
It is, of course, the one and only Dame Edna Everett!
Isn't this super?
Oh, beautiful. Hello, Matt.
Well, it's...
And hello, Christine. How are you? How's Frank?
He's very well. He's
Frank
brilliant.
well,
He's
isn't it?
brilliant.
Oh, dear me. Well, I tell you what.
In all this time, you've never changed these couches.
I know.
Shame, and there's stains.
There's
Horrible.
a few stains on them.
We've had them shampooed, though, I think.
I suppose you have nervous guests.
Well, dear mate, we have to say, you are looking...
Trim.
Incredibly well.
I am
Yes.
looking pretty good, possums, aren't
You
I?
are.
So what's the secret then?
The
What have you
secret-
done?
Well, I've been on a little bit of a slimming regime.
All right.
I don't want to publicise things. Her name is Jenny and she's helped me. and I mean, I used to be digging my own grave with my teeth, possums, and now I'm snake hips.
You are. You are.
Is there Zumba you've been doing?
I'll tell you, well, I've done a bit of that. Oh, look!
There
On
you-
the monitor screen, you can see me doing
That's very Gangnam
a
style.
Zumba, learning to do it. I'm not a master of it
All
yet.
right.
Yeah.
But it is a lovely activity. Should we try doing
Well,
it?
let's give it a go.
All right. Now, that's me on the screen
Yeah.
doing the Zumba in the big square in Sydney, Australia.
Yes.
And it was a sensation, really. The whole traffic stopped.
Steve, have you got any Zumba music? There we are.
Can we do it to this?
Oh, let's go.
Come on.
What are we doing? What is this doing? Oh, that's lovely. Oh, and there's the hips.
Oh, it's a bit pelvic, isn't it?
Is that enough? Yeah, let's sit down.
Well, it's working.
Some more later.
Oh, that was wonderful. Well done. Wasn't that wonderful? Wasn't that wonderful?
Well, it's worked for you, Dame Edna, and you're looking wonderful.
Sweetheart, when you lose weight, as I have, the energy that surges, and I need to do it, my lovely tour,
Yes.
my farewell show in England, but I've been able to get into frocks that I had already given to the Salvation Army.
Well,
And it was sad. I thought, I must claw them back because I can wear them again. And so I went to a little Salvation Army shop that I'd given them to, and they were a little sad when I snatched them off the racks. But they wouldn't work. I mean, imagine people trying to sell the big issue in this.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't work.
Are you a fan of the high street, though, in general, dear mate?
I
mean,
love
shopping
the
on-
high
do you?
street.
Yeah.
you?
I'm not a big fan of malls or malls, as we call them.
Yeah.
Because there's something not right about them. I like separate little shops.
Good.
Oh,
good.
boutique
Oh, well,
shops, yes.
listen, make yourself comfortable because you're going to love this next little film because Angela Rippon has been finding out what some local
She's
trims...
still alive.
She's still working,
wonderful.
still with us. Wonderful. What she's been doing, dear Edna, is she's been finding out how some local traders are enticing both shoppers and even new shopkeepers back to the high street.
Back to the high street.
Angela Rippon there, very much alive and well.
Very much. And
Yes.
forgive me, I suggested that she might have passed away. But cut that out of the tape, please. I don't want that going to air, possums.
Even in Angela, if you're watching.
She's
now,
a lovely girl.
You were saying at the beginning of the show, you're getting in shape, you're getting fit because you're back with the farewell tour, which, of course, you've done in Oz and New Zealand already.
I've done a big farewell tour in my homeland of Australia.
How was it saying goodbye to us?
Well, it was a little bit sad. It was a
Yeah.
bittersweet moment, but the Australian public have accepted the fact that they have to live without me.
Oh.
And it's not that I'm going to be going away forever.
Oh, good.
But I'm not doing this touring, you know, getting up in the middle of the night in strange hotels, because we women do sometimes have to get up in the middle of the night.
Sorry.
What?
Hey,
Oh,
Dave.
you don't apologise. Please go on. What's he do? What?
Thanks, Dave.
All right,
Go on,
thanks,
yeah. So
Dave.
the farewell tour then. Eat, pray, and...
I have got some news for you, darling.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Come on.
This show has, well, what's your average audience? How many people?
About 5 million?
Yeah.
7 million are watching this show since I stepped on
Wow. Hello to the extra 2 million. It's lovely to have you with us.
Thank you, my loyal public. These are people who normally wouldn't bother to watch your show.
That's right.
Do you know what, Tim Edna? Enough about our show. Let's get back to yours and find out what you are going to be including to say goodbye to
Well,
Britain.
you know, I have a set. You're going to come into the theatre and you'll see a real set. Lovely, beautiful scenery.
How about that?
And then I have, of course, beautiful music, gorgeous dancers, the Ednarettes, and the Test Ednarones, which are the Test Ednarones. We are my male dancers, and
Yeah.
very male they are.
Oh, are they?
According to my son Kenny, and who designs my clothes.
Oh, does he? Good job, he does as well.
He is a judge of male ability, if ever there was one. And then, I enter on an elephant. Can you imagine?
On an elephant?
I come onto the stage in an elephant.
Like Tate Mack did on one of their tours.
You know about them, Matt,
I do.
because you are an artist. This boy is really an artist, and he's just done, according to my researchers,
Oh, God.
some pictures of elephants, haven't you?
I have actually, yes.
You have?
I am, yeah, I'm just kind of...
You haven't. No, he's really an artist.
Oh.
He just has this job to fall back on. And well, you do. This is a hobby for you, isn't it?
If I find it quite relaxing, just to do a little bit of, a bit of art now and again.
Have we got...
Unfortunately,
Yes.
Unfortunately, my manager, Barry Humphries, with whom I am in legal dispute, insists that Les Patterson appears in the show.
Oh.
And he is worse than ever, this Les
Oh, is
Patterson. He is horrible, horrible. Look, there he is. Look there.
Yeah.
With some of the Ednarettes and the Testosterons. And he's a celebrity chef in the show. And it would put you off food for life.
Would it? Would it?
And there are other people in the show, lots of lovely characters.
But Dame Edna, who's going to see the show? Because you've made some friends in very high places of late. I mean, you're friends with the
Yes.
Queen.
A lot of my famous friends will be coming in disguise.
Oh, yeah, there's you with the queen on the balcony. You remember that?
And you see, yes, she's adorable. You know, I live sometimes at Buckingham Palace.
Oh, do you? Do you
If
stay
you
there?
are looking, possums, viewers, if you're standing outside Buckingham Palace and you look at it, in the upper right-hand corner you'll see a little light window. That's my toilet. And I have a lovely kitchen, and sometimes I hear a little tap on the door, and there is that beautiful Helen Mirren lookalike, Her Majesty the Queen, and she sits down, and it all spills out. She just tells me so much, and I tell her a lot. In fact, I tell her so much that I've had to get her to sign a confidentiality agreement.
That's a good idea.
Because I don't want the
No.
Queen spilling the beans on my private life. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Aw.
I'm a very private person.
Well, I think that's where we should leave it
Yes,
then, on
I
that
think
note.
so.
They
I
leave
think
it
we
there
should
because
leave
there's
it
a man
there.
telling you to leave it
That's
There
it.
is.
I'll
There's a
tell you
man
what,
going like
he's been telling us to leave it there for quite some time.
About 2
Let
minutes.
me tell you.
Anyway, Eat, Pray, Laugh opens at the Milton Keynes Theatre on Wednesday, the 23rd of October 2013. Then visit London's West End and continues all around the UK right into 2014. You're going to be very busy, Dame
Darling,
Edna.
I'll be I'll be wrung out, but I'll be happy because I'm back in England after so long.
Yes.
Well, this is
It's
it, and we're
wonderful.
so sad, aren't we?
Yeah.
That this is the farewell tour.
What
But
a
we are
captive
hoping-
audience you have.
Oh, they're brilliant. But we're hoping, Dame Edna, that like some other people, you will make a comeback.
Yay!
Oh, and Phil's with us now. But Dame Edna, we saw Frank Sinatra there, and you know him very well, of course, don't you?
Well, I do. It's a bit of a story with Frank Sinatra.
Oh, what's that?
Because I went in Australia years ago to one of his farewell shows. I say one of them, because there are quite a few.
40.
And a man, one of his heavies, came up to me in the audience and said, Frank would like to see you.
Wow.
So I did go backstage. I wasn't a huge fan. Bing Crosby's more my favourite. But and of course, Cliff. And I went backstage, and then he invited me to his luxury suite and gave me a strange drink. And I woke up very fuzzy, and I just heard him in the shower. And he was calling out, get rid of her. Isn't this horrible? Well, all I can say is that about 9 months later, my son Kenny was born,
Right.
and he had blue eyes.
Oh, and a very good voice.
So it could be that my famous couturier son is really Kenny Sinatra.
Wow.
And he sings a little bit flat.
Are you, Dame Edna, are you a fan of David Bowie?
I am a fan of David's. Our careers are a little bit parallel.
I think, well, this is the thing.
We
We've kind of
noticed
noticed it because there is this big exhibition on at the V&A, which Phil is here to talk
Yes,
about.
no, that's, I was just listening to Frank's story. Brilliant. Yes, it's on. It's their fastest ever selling exhibition.
It's copied from me because in Australia a couple of years ago, I had an exhibition of all my gowns,
Yes.
all my
Oh,
outfits.
lovely.
And David came to see it.
Yes.
And he was green with jealousy.
Yes. Well.
So this is just a copycat exhibition, but it's probably worth seeing. He's a sweet fellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, do you know, Phil's been doing a bit of digging because I think there might be some proof to go along with it.
Phil-
Because- Shall we start with makeup?
There's his Ziggy Stardust.
see.
Ziggy Stardust, which he launched in 1972.
Yes, I remember that.
So what do you
Yes.
think of that makeup, Dame Edna? Do you like his makeup, though?
No,
No.
I don't. But he's attention-seeking, isn't he? He is.
He hasn't got it down to a fine art like you, though, has he?
Oh, look at that.
That's not really me.
Isn't it?
That is a waxwork of me and Madame Tussauds.
Is it?
Do you know I went there the other day, darlings? And I know you're Alex now. I'm sorry, Alex.
It's all right.
I went there the other day, and I wasn't there anymore. No. There's nothing worse.
Oh.
And I think we should pick at Madame Tussauds. I found out I'd been melted down,
And made into what?
turned into the legs of Lady Gaga.
Well, let's have a look at some of your outfits because we can compare some David Bowie outfits, can't we?
So it's a look. But he'd have trouble getting on the tube in them, wouldn't he?
Yeah, well,
There you go.
Maybe your legs have been marked.
But,
Lovely getting on the tube.
So, I forgot what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. No, so it's a look back on his career. Oh, look, there you go. So he's got 60 of his outfits.
Which is more interesting?
Well,
Look, that's my lovely house frock.
Yes.
I wear it to do the housework, as a matter of fact.
Yes.
And it's very comfortable.
Yeah.
Is
But,
it?
yeah, so it's a look back on his career.
And what, is there
It's a
any
very
music
brief
there,
look.
Phil?
It was a very brief look back.
What about Bowie's music, then? Will they
Yes, of
include
course
that
it's
in
going to
the
be down there.
exhibition?
There's some handwritten lyrics that he's done down there as well, and music videos as well as the costumes. Over 60
Well,
costumes.
we all know what David Bowie's music sounds like. Let's have a little listen to some of yours, Dame Edna.
Oh, when I was top of the
Oh,
pops.
what's that?
Right, Dame Edna, we've got another little treat for you now. We're going to say goodbye to Phil, but we're going to replace
Goodbye.
Phil
Where
with
is
another
he?
hunk.
Hello, Phil.
We've got-
Goodbye, Phil.
Goodbye, David. Look.
You were
See you,
lovely.
Phil.
It was brief, but it was delightful.
Lovely.
Phil, run while you can. Come on in, Dan.
Come on in, Dan. Look, another one for you.
Hello.
Very good. I feel the need to
Hello,
applaud
you're
Dan, don't you?
such a
Why, yes.
handsome and lovely person.
Now, I tell you what, you're going to be more impressed in a second when we show you what Dan has been up to today.
Look at
Here we
this.
go, look.
He's like Top Gun.
Goodness, look.
Look at that. What a fine
Do you like the
strapping
man
lad
in
there.
uniform, Dame Edna?
I do. I think a uniform looks good on a man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so do I.
My husband wore a uniform, hospital uniform, actually. I was very lucky. My husband was bedridden for most of our married life.
Oh.
And
Well-
that has its advantages, hasn't it, viewers?
Well, listen, Dame Edna, Dan is here to tell us about some big Scottish news that has just happened today. But
From
before
Scotland.
Yes.
he's been to Edinburgh to report on a historical feud between England and Scotland.
Not over money or power, Dame Edna, but pillar boxes of all things. Quick run VT.
Well, there we go.
And more postal news, Dan.
There is more postal news.
Dame Edna themed.
Dame Edna theme postal news.
Yeah.
Stamps.
Oh,
They
look.
got 50, weren't they?
And I'll tell you something, Possums. David Bowie has not got a stamp.
And you do.
There you are.
And you do.
Let's talk about this big Scottish news.
Yeah, we haven't got much time. Scottish news, as of 2 p.m. today, we have the date for the referendum. Will Scotland be divorcing the rest of the UK? Who knows? We'll find out on September the 18th next year. Showtime.
That's the big day.
There you
Right.
go. And
Okay.
younger voters than usual.
16 and 17-year-olds will be able to vote, unlike the rest of the UK, where it's 18-year-olds.
What do you want to happen?
Well, I work for the
be a part of
BBC.
it.
He's on the
I work for the
BBC.
BBC.
Can't say.
But I'm glad
Dame
the
Edna.
Aussies didn't get rid of the Queen. I'm very happy about that.
That's all we've got
That's it,
time
Dame
for
Edna.
tonight. Thank you so much for being our guest this evening, Dame Edna. Edna's farewell tour, Eat, Pray, Laugh, starts in Milton Keynes on Wednesday, the 23rd of October.
And thank you, Possums, for having us at your place.
Pleasure. And speaking of goodbyes, tomorrow we will be live from Television Centre for the very last time with Madness, Terry Wogan, and a very special tap dance. See if you can guess who this is rehearsing.
Bye-bye.